of it.
Yeah, it's just kind of what you expect.
Oh, it's
We got, I don't know if you call this Goku subtype of Super Saiyan.
no mouth, but that's okay.
Yeah, mouse overrated anyway. It's all about fighting. Brawler can definitely bring it to the opponent. A lot of really good burst options. Also has that strong projectile option with shot put, but just kind of filling each other out. Not really doing too much in way of advantage yet.
We'll have to see what his full selection is. I mean, we've seen the axe kick and the shot put, but nothing else thus far, which kind of entails that this is a more conservative kind of me. Like they're looking to play more like, I guess, a Fox variant rather than a Mario variant, where they're just trying to like maintain advantage and see how many single interactions they can win with their better buttons.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
That up smash
nice up smash. Yeah, that up smash is kind of just like Fox up smash is like, speaking of Fox. It was getting the weak hit of that, but is able to just run up and do another up smash. Yeah, it just feels like they're trading these advantage sequences, never really keeping too much positioning. Gonna get another up smash. Limits online. We'll see what Faror can do with it, but just gonna get it on shield there.
Not plus enough. He looked like he was going for the classic Cloud thing where it's limit cross slash on shield into another button, but that gets called out immediately by the axe kick.
Okay. Yeah, that was a great cross up though. Hitting him with the back air and just kind of going right back over. The one thing I find interesting is that BadBoyRay didn't really able to find that there to take a kill, but he's not opting for the up B that kind of, you can do this down throw up B conversion, and he's not opting for that, so he's gonna have to work a lot harder for his kills. You know, starting to get behind because of that.
Yeah, I think the most commonly with the down throw up B, I believe that they use the third one. This one is significantly better for recovering, as we see. Like it can snap the ledge reliably, but I mean it's been pretty Faror for most of this. Finally getting to see that side B using the suplex, and that a 20% command grab is a good way to start any advantage.
Yeah, without a doubt. He's also using these wavelands right now to try to reset on platforms. Which is a nice use of it, but he's starting to work his way back into that, waiting for the shield. And yeah, I think your call at the beginning of the match is perfect. He's kind of playing the slower play style, and it's working once he's in the neutral, but if he's not finding those right reads, he's getting really far behind. So it's kind of like, it feels uphill both ways for both players at times.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate as he runs into that back air. Like the Fox playstyle for Fox, I guess, works because he's so fast, and Brawler is not as fast. So
no,
it's all the struggles that Mario can have, but a little bit less of reward, which I guess against a speedier disjoint like Cloud can be frustrating. But you do have that axe kick, still not going to kill, but with the air dodge already used, the lazy recovery to ledge is not going to fly.
Yeah, gotta find that shot put there. We'll see what Faror can make happen here. He's starting to really get his advantage going here, trying to keep his opponent in the corner, and you know, BadBoyRay just kind of pushing his way out of it over and over again, keeping himself just in the match enough, but not enough to really kind of thrive.
Yeah, it's a constant threat, but 33 to 80, you definitely just have to feel a little bit comfortable if you are Faror, especially when you can space out these back airs, and it just keeps working because of things like that. Like Ray got out of the way that time, but most of the time when he does neutral get up, he just tries to fight his way out of the corner. But that was a really solid F smash to try and maintain his advantage. Let's see if he does anything with it. No, just a couple empty hops from Faror keep him alive and keep this game back to neutral.
Yeah, Faror is absolutely so threatening. Cloud has this, you just back her over and over at high percent and try to get a read on his opponent's habit, and Ray needs to be careful here. What's the tech chase option? Not able to find it. To get up attack, he's gonna take it. We'll see what Ray can do here, but Faror can really just play this really safe and kind of conservative here.
I have a feeling dash attack is gonna be the mix-up that Faror is gonna be really hunting for. Yeah, there we go.
And right there, gonna able to catch him at ledge there. That's gonna be a solid game one coming out for Faror. I think BadBoyRay's playstyle, I was mentioning earlier that they're a Mii Swordfighter player primarily. from what I remember. And I think that kind of slower playstyle is what you see with me Swordfighter, because the character has a lot of great zoning tools. And I think they may have tried to utilize that playstyle on me Brawler, and his kind of the way he was configured in his moves didn't really work. It wasn't as effective.
Yeah, it looked like he was like resigning himself to like just playing a lot more neutral, which Cloud generally neutral is the strongest thing the character has. So trying to out neutral a character like that can be pretty frustrating. We'll have to see if he does go the switch here though, because if the Sword Fighter seems like they not only fit the playstyle better, but they might fit the matchup better.
Yeah. And it might just be a character they're better with. Oh, okay, so we're going to Gunner instead. I mean, we were talking about solid zoning options. Out of all the Miis, there's no one better. We'll see what their layout is for this.
Yeah, okay, we do have the Sands. Check that one off. Okay.
Okay, so we have Grenade, which is that was the most kind of important thing to see, is because if they have Charge Shot or if they have the Grenade instead. So they have Grenade, so they're gonna be going for these small burst options, not so much as bait and punish game as you'll see with Charge Shot, but it can still work out quite well. Right now it feels like they're kind of throwing out grenades, but Faror's just kind of jumping into them, so I mean, if it works, why not?
I mean, whatever works, especially since like Faror often is he's in backer mode right now. There will be times where he just presses the back air button and sees what you do about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that blade beam was super good, trying to call out the aggressive way to get back to ledge. Still not able to stuff, but as long as you keep resetting Ray over and over, then yeah, a quick lead exchange going from 102.
Yeah, in a bad spot here though. He's gonna stay living because of the tall blast zones, but needs to be careful. Gonna die to that one though. And the interesting part now is, I think Faror is really relying heavily on dash attack because it worked towards the end of that game, so I feel like I see him going for it a lot, even in neutral situations. He needs to find a way to mix it up more, but he's starting to condition well here. Just kind of going off stage, threatening, and then returning to his back air mode, but just kind of keeping this advantage. Not really much to say.
Yeah, and it's tough, especially since this kind of kit really incentivizes you to like try and be mobile, so you're not trying to block all of these missiles and all of these grenades. Well, yeah, the back hit clanging. But you spend so much time avoiding the projectiles, and then you have to suddenly deal with Me Gunner Nair, which is like it's huge, and that can be a massive detriment to a character that only wants to try and space people out. Is yet another up smash out of shield. You're absolutely right. These dash attacks are getting like played around super hard.
I'm telling you, if he missed that, he was getting punished and he was losing that stock. Risky play there, but is able to find it. But BadBoyRay really doesn't need to interact right now. Is able to just go for these grenades, and they have a super active hitbox, so he's able to just kind of keep this up. Has nearly a full stock lead at this point, but strong plays, he was going for it all on that down air.
I feel like he's getting a little bit into that headspace of, I need to start swinging for the fences, and that blade beam, again, like the idea, but grenades and their autonomous explosion really help out in all facets.
Yeah.
That fast fall was risky.
And kind of stalling with his reflect at times as well, because I think what's happening is, Faror is really expecting him to be pushing buttons all the time, so if he just stalls a little bit, he doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah, I kind of see it, the antsy up smash out of shield. Like, if he's not immediately applying pressure, like, these shield stalemates often head in Ray's favor.
Yeah, just like that.
Nice magnet.
The other thing that Ray's starting to catch on to, is going to get caught by the down smash, not dying even on town and city, but Ray's starting to catch on to just how much that Faror is jumping. Off of ledge and neutral all the time. You know, solid anti-air options are going to absolutely blow up this game plan, and Faror needs to be mindful of that.
Yeah, he's kind of getting outpaced right now. These back airs from center stage are not, like, they're not doing it. stage control is one thing, but when you're just kind of shotgunning so many of your options, like eventually an opponent's gonna play a little bit more patient, and Brawler thrives in that in kind of game state.
Yeah, definitely. Really only needs one solid hit here. A back air's definitely gonna take it, but Cloud can't oppress you for years and years, so it's definitely not over yet, but is gonna need to play excellently here. Can't play nervous, can't be really hunting for the kill. Just needs to see what his opponent will give to him.
And especially at 140 now. I'm surprised we're not seeing as much limit charge as I would think in a matchup like this. Like, he's pretty much resigned to getting it naturally, which is, it's fine and all. But you have the time to always approach with limit, which lets you go deep and try and find these edge guards. If he had just swung the back air, that would have been a connection, and that would have been perhaps even a stock. But this game is starting to get really, really close.
Yeah. He's playing so safe, which is what he needs to do the entire time. Oh my lord. What a crazy thing to go for off stage. Couldn't find it. If he missed that once again, he was dead. That's how he's taken.